Festive Korea in Hong Kong. Korean classes combine fun with studying. Korean cuisine classes for local students. Austria's prepared cafe. Learning about Taekwondo and Korean culture. U.S. public servant promotes the taste of Korea. Hello, welcome to Going Global. I'm your host, Jeong-Se-mi. What would a shop thief do if customers entered the shop he was robbing? An armed robber in South Africa pretended to be the shopkeeper when customers entered the shop and actually helped them bring up their purchases. But the thief made the mistake of being caught on the in-store surveillance camera, and now the police are after him. So in short, he gave himself away. I guess we have to watch what we do and say at all times because, as the saying goes, what goes around comes around. Now on that note, let's turn to our first story today. Hong Kong is the meeting point of Western and Eastern cultures in Asia. And recently, Korean culture took center stage through numerous performances and other events related to Korea taking place during the month of October. Let's take a closer look.
The audience responds to the Korean traditional rhythm. The performers use just the basic beats of farmers' music to interact with the audience. A loud applause erupts as hat spinning and drum beats take over. These are all scenes from a traditional performance that combines singing and drama.
乐什么的，但是这个是我没有想到的是，他们跟观众有很多的互动，然后看得挺开心，这是我比较意外的地方。
현지 분들의 반응이 너무 좋아서 너무 저희도 신명이 나고 관객들과 함께 신명나는 한 판을 만들 수 있어서 정말 기뻤습니다.
Come October, Festive Korea takes over the whole of Hong Kong. Displaying both modern and traditional charms of Korea, it has become the biggest Korean festival in Hong Kong.
해외에서 살다 보면은 한국적인 게 많이 그리울 때가 있는데 10월 되면 홍콩에선 매년 이렇게 다양한 한국 공연들을 접할 수 있게 돼서 너무 좋은 기회였던 것 같습니다.
The festival goes beyond simply promoting Korean culture. There are collaborative efforts featuring local art groups as well as programs for youth in local societies.
빠르면 내년에 개원될 한국문화원이 홍콩에 개원될 경우 더욱더 체계적이고 다양한 프로그램을 아시아의 문화도시 홍콩에 소개할 수 있을 것으로 생각됩니다.
The month-long festival came to a successful end with some 30 different events drawing in large audiences and visitors.
Our next story takes us to the United States. In San Francisco, one institution uses Korean entertainment programs, music, and physical motion to teach Korean. And this has been well received by the students. Let's find out more.
This is a beginner's Korean language class in California. The students are here for a variety of reasons.
I'm here to learn Korean because my mom is actually Korean, but I don't know any Korean anymore. So that's why I'm here to try to reconnect with the Korean heritage.
I work for a health technology company. I have a lot of Korean friends, and I also have clients who are Korean. I actually used to work for a Korean company. So.
This institution has been offering 8 levels of Korean language classes for the past decade. Students enjoy studying Hangul, or the Korean alphabet, through physical routines and songs. Employees of nearby IT corporations have signed up in droves.
To get the right answers, but in group classes I can make mistakes and people laugh, and it's a more comfortable environment for me to make a mistake.
The classes here use a variety of audiovisual materials in order to break the preconception that Korean is a hard language.
한국이 어디 있는지도 모르는 그런 미국 사람들이 많은데 사실 이 학생들이 한국을 좋아하고 또 한국 사람들을 좋아하고 한국에 대한 그런 좋은 생각을 갖고 있기 때문에 저희로서는 한국어를 가르치는 선생님들로서는 정말 감사한 일이고요.
Lessons continue outside the classroom as well. Students and teachers watch Korean entertainment shows once a week. The students can ask for clarifications for unfamiliar or difficult terms. The Korean language classes are filled with laughter. They're also presenting a positive image of Korea to Americans.
사랑? 사랑해요. 좋아해요. 아름다운 소리예요. 사랑, 그냥 사랑 예쁘네요.
Moving on to our next story. Korean cuisine cooking classes were open for 1 month in Auckland, New Zealand, targeting elementary and middle school students in the city. The students had first-hand experience making different Korean dishes and learning about them. Let's take a closer look.
Shredded carrots and cucumber are placed on the white rice. She tries to wrap the rice in a roll, but it isn't easy.
So this goes all over all the stuff. Squeeze it tight. Now lift the bamboo up a little bit and just keep rolling. Good.
This is a youth Korean cooking class in Auckland, New Zealand, arranged by the Korean consulate.
It's quite yummy. The rice was quite sticky to make, but yeah, overall it was really nice.
The class was set up to commemorate 1 year of the Korean-New Zealand Free Trade Agreement and to showcase Korean cuisine in a country where it is not mainstream. Students from 9 elementary and middle schools in Auckland that offer Korean as a foreign language took part in some 15 classes offered over the course of 1 month.
A great experience because they're getting to know different foods that they might not have had before and making different foods that they loved in the end. They really, really loved it. It's been fantastic.
The classes help break the stereotype that all Korean foods are spicy and introduce dishes that are both tasty and nutritious.
한식에 대한 인식을 많이 넓힐 수 있었고요. 또 한국 문화에 대해서도 많이 아이들이 알게 되는 그런 좋은 기회였다고 생각됩니다.
The consulate plans to expand the events, including events like Korean cooking competitions for teenagers.
Our next story takes us to Austria. Austrians are known to have pragmatic and modest lifestyles. Fixing broken appliances and mending old clothes are deeply ingrained in their lives. We visited a volunteer repair shop that welcomes all kinds of broken appliances and old clothes. Let's find out more.
Austria-based Korean expatriate Kim Soo-ji packs broken electric appliances and worn clothes. Her destination is a volunteer repair shop near her residence. Her video camera and clothes have become useful once again.
장점이라면 한 번 망가진 물건을 바로 버리지 않고 고쳐서 더 오래 사용할 수 있다는 점 같아요.
Everything brought here is old or damaged. Some of the goods have been passed down the hands for 3 generations. They all gather at the repair cafe.
Weil ich meinen Glockenspieler und mein CD-Gerät reparieren muss.
The volunteer repair shop was set up 3 years ago with the intention of encouraging recycling and reusing goods. The volunteers helping out at the shop are local residents. They're also specialists in select fields, and in some cases, multiple people pool their resources for just one piece. There are no repair fees to pay here. A sincere thank you is sufficient.
Weil, warum ich das mache, das ist ganz einfach. Wenn man was reparieren kann und es wieder funktioniert, dann landet es nicht auf dem Müll.
Until now, some 2,000 goods have been repaired and returned for their happy owners. Besides reducing trash, the event is also bringing together neighbors and forming bonds.
Es sind einmal sehr, sehr viele, die sind ihre alten Geräte gewohnt. Das heißt, vor allem ältere Menschen möchten sich auch nicht mehr umlernen und schauen halt, ob man das reparieren kann. Unsere weiteren Pläne sind, dass wir weiter unser Repair-Café auch machen.
Repairing old goods is like showing appreciation to precious items that have worked hard. More people are likely to think about the value of everyday goods and feel the joy of reusing vintage goods.
Moving on to our next story. There is an estimated 100 million Taekwondo practitioners all around the world. Recently, 10 Taekwondo practitioners from developing countries in Southeast Asia and Africa were invited to train in Korea and experience Korean culture firsthand. Let's take a closer look.
Foreign Taekwondo athletes have come to the Arirang National Training Center. Sparring between Korean and foreign athletes is taken just as seriously as an actual competition. The foreign practitioners come from 10 developing countries in Southeast Asia and Africa. There are 3 national athletes, including Olympic bronze medalist Chanatip Songkham of Thailand.
Not many people can come to Olympic Center, so I'm very proud to be here to learn, to training, and then so I will meet national team.
다른 나라 태권도 종목이라는 스포츠를 접하면서 저희보다 더 열정적으로 훈련하는 모습도 본 것 같고 되게 매사에 태권도를 하면서 진지한 모습이 보여가지고 그런 모습이 되게 좋게 봤습니다. 저는.
These athletes have been in Korea since August of this year as part of the government's Cultural Partnership Initiative. It's part of Korea's efforts to maintain the popularity of Hallyu worldwide. They have trained in Kukkiwon, the global center of Taekwondo, and taken part in different Taekwondo-related events.
By the hierarchy system here, the subordinates whereby the elders are still respected in Korea. It's actually, around the whole world, it's the only country whereby the elders are respected. The juniors respect the seniors, whereby the most high-ranked black belt stands on the left side and is respected in the entire class like that. Yeah.
결국에는 이런 인재들이 돌아가서 제자들을 육성하고 그다음에 제자들한테 태권도의 뿌리를 알려서 나중에 이 제자들이 커서 다시 모국을 찾는다는 거죠.
When they return home next month, they will continue being active Taekwondo athletes or become Taekwondo educators. Their efforts will spread the spirit of Taekwondo worldwide.
It's time for our last story today. There is a Korean expatriate in Atlanta, Georgia, who is promoting Korean cuisine to the locals because of both her job as a member of the National Tourism Bureau and her love for Korean cuisine. Let's find out more.
At this Korean restaurant in the U.S. city of Atlanta, local diners grill meat on a hot cauldron lid. Others are making lettuce sum or wraps with kimchi. These diners are unsure as to what they will order. Sarah Park gives them some recommendations. Park is the International Marketing Coordinator for the Gwinnett Convention and Visitors Bureau. She has held this role for the past 3 years, promoting the country's cultural events nationally and globally. Park is showcasing the region's wide variety of cultures through Korean cuisine.
외국분들에게 조금 같은 바베큐를 먹어도 이런 소뚜껑 같은데 구이를 해서 먹는 것 한국에는 많지만 미국에는 흔치 않거든요. 그래서 그런 것도 알릴 수 있고.
Korean cuisine is still not mainstream in Atlanta. Park is very passionate about Korean cuisine.
피자나 그런 일본의 스시 같은 문화처럼 정말 자리 잡을 것인가 아니면 잠깐의 유행으로 지나갈 것인가 이런 고민을 그냥 개인적으로 했었어요. 음식을 워낙 좋아하고 또 한국의 맛있는 문화, 서비스 문화 이런 것들을 항상 미국 친구들한테 알리고 싶었거든요.
Park's The Soul of the South tour planned last year was very popular. This program involves visiting Korean restaurants in the region with American food critics. She selects unique dishes that are different from the well-known bibimbap or bulgogi.
소뚜껑 삼겹살에 이제 삼겹살과 김치를 맛보이게 한 그 이유로 그분들이 많은 입소문을 내주셔가지고 그걸 통해 가지고 많은 외국인들이 되게 많이 오셨어요.
Park immigrated to the United States when she was in middle school and majored in political science at Georgia State University. She hopes to spread Korean culture far and wide in the U.S. mainstream society.
많은 분들이 그런 정부 측에서 일하시게 되셨으면 또 좋겠고, 새로운 컨텐츠를 찾는 게 아니라 이미 우리가 갖고 있고 우수하게 생각하는 것들을 우리가 잘하는 브랜드화 시켜서 잘 알리는 역할들을 하면 되지 않을까.
PAK's The Soul of the South tour will be held 4 times next year. We look forward to PAK's future endeavors in globalizing Korean cuisine.
I hope you enjoyed today's stories on Going Global. It seems like winter is upon us now. Over in Siberia, naturally formed snowballs as small as a tennis ball and as big as having a diameter of 1 meter were spotted along a coastline. Locals in a nearby village who have lived there all their lives claim that they have never seen anything like this before. Experts say that the snowballs are the result of an environmental process where small pieces of ice are rolled by wind and water and end up as giant snowballs, adding that this is a combination of the effects of water, temperature, and wind conditions. I wonder what other unique weather phenomena will arise as the seasons change around the world. Be careful not to catch a cold as the temperature drops, and Going Global will be back next week with more exciting and interesting stories from all around the world. Thank you for watching.